Hello everyone, welcome back to Doll Flippers. It's me, Cody. Um, so I know that this is only the third episode and I'm already doing another Gem in the Holograms video, but I'm not scheduled to do anything, you know, in a way that's anything that anyone expects of me. So until I gain some popularity or somebody hires me, then I'm just gonna keep doing what I want. So, I'm a big fan of Barbies that have a special, quirk to them. Whether they're a talking Barbie, like the one that I showed, or one whose, hair changes color in the water, or, one that's, really flexible, or stuff like that. Um, So for this video, we are going to be using a hair color changing Barbie, but it's not going to be one of the water ones. It's going to be a twist hair. I think that's, yeah, I guess they're called twist hairs. These are a lot of fun because their hair, the Barbie's hair is, the scalp rather. The scalp is a rotating plate, so you twist it around and it changes colors. The front is, one color and the back is another. And you just have to rotate the cap and it makes it a new color and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to show you some of you know, the ones that I know. If there are any more, feel free to tell me. And then we're going to start real quick. We'll start, after this. So this is the Dreamtopia doll. She's fairly new. Her hair goes from blonde to pink. I couldn't find a better picture, I'm sorry. This goes from blonde to pink. And then there's also an option to change her hair with water. But it's only the pink side that changes color. The blonde, I guess, is regular because it says 3 styles. If the blonde could change color, I'm sure that they'd show it. This is the other Barbie Dreamtopia. She doesn't have a name, so I'm guessing it's just the black version. I don't know if this is like a character or if the other one was a character and this is just, the black version. But I'm glad that they have a black version. This is not relevant. Neither is that. That's a video. Shoot. Okay. These are the dolls that we're going to be working with. This is the blonde to green or blonde to teal. I don't think that this is Barbie because none of them have names. But, blonde equals Barbie, I guess. But this is blonde to teal. And this one is the one that we're going to be working with, obviously, is blonde to pink. You've got the black character who has black or dark brown to blue. And then this one was described as red to lilac. So very fancy. Very, very fancy with this one. So the one that we're ultimately going to use is this one because those are very central, American feminine colors, blonde and pink. They go really well together. Barbie does have a pretty set color scheme, especially for Barbie, but also for her friends to an extent. Blonde and pink, black and blue, brown and purple. I'm just going to show you some other ones that I was thinking about doing. The Glam and Gem, I think, were the ones that started it. I was really excited by the commercials way back when I was little. So this has Teresa is the pink one here, actually. Her hair goes from pink to brown. Now that I remember, I did have the Jam and Glam Barbie, because the hair looks very familiar. She's got purple to platinum blonde, as you can see. And then Christy had the blue to black. And I just want to say, I miss Christy. Christy was Barbie's original black friend. Christy was the OG. Well, I guess for my time, she might have had an older black friend, but, before Nikki came in, there was Christy. And Christy was really cool. She looks significantly different from the other, girls, even though she is ultimately a black Barbie, but you can see their faces are pretty similar. And then Christy looks very different. And it's not just because of her skin tone. She's got a different nose. She's got different eye stickers. And I really liked Christy. She was one of my favorites. And I have nothing against Nikki, but I'm just wondering, why is there only one black Barbie friend allowed? Because Teresa's been there since the beginning. Teresa's been there for decades. And it's like, where did Christy go? Is she off to college? Did, Barbie snub her and now they're not friends anymore? I miss her. But anyway, just gonna show you that there are some dolls that aren't Barbie that have this feature. The Liv dolls, for example, had a line called Twist and Dance. This is just in case you want a twist head that isn't a Barbie. Liv dolls were cool. They didn't last too long, but I feel like they lasted longer than they did. They had inset eyes, which is really cool. That's when, the eyes are glass or, plastic or whatever. They're beads, and you put them in holes that you cut into the face. So this is Twist and Dance Katie. She goes from brown to purple. Twist and Dance Sophie is from pink to platinum blonde. You see the pattern? Brown and purple, pink and blonde, blue and black. This is Alexis. She goes from blue to black, or, black to blue. That's Alexis. There was Daniela. They kind of venture out of the unnatural colors. I guess blue, pink, and purple are the only colors that girls are allowed to have. Even though, that black princess was in green, and it's just like, oh, Tiana's green, so now every black princess is green. It keeps happening. Keep an eye out. This is Twist and Dance Daniela. She goes from black to dirty blonde. She kind of reminds me of, Sia here. If Sia was Cruella de Vil, I guess. I'm not making sense. It's almost, it's after 4 in the morning. And this is Twist and Dance Hayden. She goes from a dark red to blonde, a golden blonde. So now that I've done that little showcase that I'm not sponsored by, though I could be, I'm going to work on the dolls. I chose the blonde to pink doll for obvious reasons, and we're going to make her into a gem doll. So we're going to do that real quick. Same as before. We're just going to do a transfer of pictures. I don't know if it'll become my catchphrase or whatever, but the way I always try to explain myself, it might as well be. I do this because I don't have a tablet. I just do this with a mouse. So I just lowered the opacity so I could see how one eye fits over the other, because I want it to be proportional. But yeah, I know how to use a tablet. I just, don't have it. One, I did have one, but I never plugged it in, so we gave it away. And B, I just, I like traditional drawing better. Oh, hang on. It's 4:20. Blaze, bitch. I like traditional drawing. I'm a traditional drawer by trade. I have a lot of fun with a pen and pencil over tablet. I'm sure that, if I get into my dream jobs of animating or whatever, I'm going to be required to have a tablet. And that's fine by me, but for now, I'm gonna live it up. So those are the eyes. I know they seem weird right now. That's okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, this is the eyes are a little weird. But I am gonna fix it. Because I'm Mr. Fix-It. Today was a weird day. The route to my school takes 2 buses, but because the first bus is never, ever there on time, I usually just walk to the second bus. And it was like, I finally caught the first bus today, and then I rode it to the second stop, and the second bus pulled away as I was getting my ticket. Like, I'm sure that the driver could see my ticket. And it was just really, it was annoying. And then, I called my dermatologist because I had to make a bunch of doctor calls today because I'm an adult. And that's what adults do. Her eye feels smaller. I think it should be moved down a little bit, but also stay. Yeah. Truly outrageous. I called my dermatologist because I had a really nasty looking mole of some sort. Yeah, I have a lot of moles, whatever. It needed to be removed. But it was causing me a lot of trouble, and I heard back from them, and they said that not only do I need to go in and have it excised, which means removed, but it's going to be done by a plastic surgeon because they're going to be making a quote-unquote deeper cut. So I'm nervous about that. I have, like, really shitty skin, but I've never, suffered extraordinarily from sunburn. Though I'm very sensitive to the sun, I'm usually very careful, and I guess I wasn't careful enough. I don't know. I'm not too worried. I think that if it's just something that needs to be removed and not, I don't have to go on a big regimen, then I don't think it's going to be the end of the world, but I've never gone into surgery before. Like, ever. The only times I were ever put to sleep, it was to get molars removed, back when I was 8. And then I had to get a, what's it called? An endoscopy. because I was having problems with my stomach, but it's never been something where I've had to go under the knife. So it's new to me. I feel like I'm just appropriately scared. Okay. Since this is going to be the same face, I'm just going to bring the lipstick color from the first face over here. And then we'll do the eyes second. We're mixing it up. I'm going to do it backwards this time. I'm such a rebel. Get me on Mad Labs. Mad Lads. Yes, Mad Labs. I'm an edgy, living on the edge Labrador Retriever. This is the same face job as the other one, so I'll be taking these eyebrows. These eyes, rather. She actually doesn't have eyebrows in this, so I'm probably just gonna end up getting the eyebrows from the first one and squashing and stretching. That's an animation term. I don't know why I used it just now, but it's almost 4:30 in the morning. I can do whatever I want. Oh, I'm not gonna save yet. Ugh. Okay. Sorry. My thing almost just died. So yeah, that's there's been just like a lot of things that I just feel like I'm tolerating. I don't want my life to be something that just happens to me. I want it to be something that I can help influence and help change. I'm not just along for the ride. I want to take the wheel. It's, part of my control freak tendencies, but it's just a thing that I struggle with psychologically. If I don't have control, then I feel like I'm always at risk of being screwed over or stepped on or forgotten or anything like that, and I'm used to being taken advantage of, and I just don't enjoy it. I don't think that there's anything wrong with wanting to do something with my life, even if it's staying up past 4 in the morning on a school night to Photoshop doll faces onto other doll faces. It's my choice. I'm having fun with it. She kind of looks like Megan Fox, doesn't she? Why didn't they make the Gem movie with Megan Fox? That movie was garbage. I'm sorry. But I'm not. The movie was really bad. I feel like it's insulting to the diehard fans because it became like a cult classic. I hate that term, cult classic. Because everything is called a cult classic. And I guess it just feels weird because there's so much shit. There's so much bad stuff on TV nowadays that anything that sticks at all turned into a cult classic because it actually was memorable and in a good way. I don't think that there are any bad cult classics. There are bad cult classics like Plan 9 from Outer Space, but that was a so bad it's good situation. I'm talking something that's notoriously hated. I don't think that that can be called a cult classic. But whatever the case, she's done. Her eyes look a little weird on this side, but that's okay. This is the same mold. So, this is how I would make a Gem and the Holograms gem doll from a Barbie twist head. There are other options that I could have done, like Shayna could be taken from the purple hair doll. Aja could be taken from the blue. I know that Shayna is black and Aja is Asian, but race bending is in. Or you could just change the hair color. I'd love to have a lime green one, because Pizzazz is actually my favorite character. I just really like slimy characters. Thank you for watching. If you feel inspired by this, and end up doing anything because of it, I'd love to see it. Bye!